For the playing of the national anthem of the United States of America.
What money? What's up, brother?
What a scene with the fly over here in Seattle. This team have made this country dream all summer long. Can the dream continue for a few more days? John Strong, Stuart Holden with you next.
Country Cast, what's up? Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta do something. I gotta put this on my computer. Hold on a minute. How was everybody's day? How was everybody's 4th of July? Hope it was well. I got to do something. Give me a second, real quick. Hold on, I got to. Yeah, see, people are all old. Oh, I'm on the front page of YouTube. Isn't that something? Mute. Mute. Johnny Wells, what's up, Johnny? What's going on, y'all? Oh, you just done your stream now. That's right. Space Taco, what's up? Hold on a minute, guys. Let me link this. Oh, chat jump. Pin comment. Right, back on. Let's go. Smooth operator, what's up? Not so much. Nothing
against him so far in the tournament. This will be his biggest test.
Let's go, United States.
Changes for them as well. But most notably, it's who's not starting. Jeremy Doku, Manchester City winger, on the bench. Kevin De Bruyne, one of the best players in the world, on the bench. I think they've gone with a lineup that can match the physicality and the speed of the United States. Onana gets a start in the middle of the field. Luka Bacchio on that right-hand side. Look out for him. He is dangerous. I expect Trossard to be on the left. Luka Bacchio on the right, cutting into his left. And the Kettler gets the start up front. One other important name, Lukaku. Look out for him in the second half. This has been a wonderful 3.5 weeks. The way have played, and the way so many millions of you have embraced it is something Mauricio Pochettino was doing.
I don't know. I don't know, Space Taco.
It's going to be a little bit different. Because for all the success.
Why not us? Exactly.
In this round.
And they're playing in Seattle.
And then yesterday happened. And that just adds a different emotional intensity. It adds a different
Snake, what's up, Snake?
country, but also globally as well. All the players can do, all they can control is how they perform. And how together this group is, how motivated they are to make real history. Because in the modern format of this FIFA World Cup, only once has a U.S. men's team played in a World Cup quarterfinal. That was a quarter century ago.
Quarter century ago.
The European champions
25 years ago.
now to find out who they will face off with in that quarterfinal Friday afternoon in Los Angeles.
Let's go!
Special days in the history
4,
of this
3,
country.
2, 1.
For the victory. And
In the middle.
it is the United States in the dark blue. It is Belgium in the very light blue. It's a U.S. team that had to really work for Wednesday in Santa Clara. And a really screaming for Belgium. They took the lead against Bosnia and Herzegovina. They were reduced to 10 men with that video review red card.
Let's go. We're in the dark blue.
Down for Renton away for just a second knockout stage win in history. And so Junior just thought that that was going to be their ball. Look out for them here from the Kuiper. So they're going to put early pressure on their defense. See if Kuiper going to set up a long throw. It's an indeed. Richards got his hand to it. Pulisic's got to get it clear. Jan get it clear. The ball. Chuck was blocked. A second ball.
That was close. My God, that was close. Freeze. There you go, baby.
And that shot going in, 3-4 extension. This is going to be a key for both teams.
Come on, guys. You guys need to not let these motherfuckers score.
It's the once again. He's coming in on the 3-save shutout, including some early action in that game against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Nothing of Jordan is our referee. This is a big game for him.
Corner kick. There we go. There we go. There it is.
The long dramatic buildup. The Ransom Rays after the recent.
Here we go. Corner kick. It is.
Presents it in 3 states. They're honestly didn't get there. It's a second early save for that Rays. The head of Thomas Shaw that gets along. So it's a Belgian team. They were in this building a week ago. They were down 2 goals with 5 minutes left. It was the latest comeback in a knockout stage game in World Cup history. They forced extra time with Senegal. They won it with the latest goal in the history of the World Cup. So they're coming in a little bit battle hard, maybe a little bit fatigued as well, potentially. You talked about the lineup changes. Overall, what do you expect? I expect that this is a game the U.S. are going to have to be locked in for 90 minutes. They've asked to. They get on the end of that, quickly take and throw. He clips it up in the air. Tillman. It's not going to reach it out for U.S. throw. And just a reminder, if we're trying to get our points in here, this game is going to be it started great. From 2 high-quality teams, Belgium.
How you doing, Bob?
They play big games all the time. For many of these players on the field in the U.S. right now, biggest games of their lives. They talked about the maturity from 2 years ago. You're going to find out that they will not back down. If they've shown us anything throughout this tournament, this Pulisic knocked off the ball early. I've said I think he could have a very big game in this one if he gets the space in time. But it's aggressive in the ball. But at the beginning, U.S. has to be the team that matches the intensity. Richards is going to get there first. Dickinson was trying to catch him there, going back to freeze the goalkeeper. And he knocks it to Belgium for a throw.
Let's go, guys. Shout out to the 2 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Oh, give me some nice tea. Sweet tea to talk to.
Yes, I was looking around one, knocked away by the second man through and on. So taking immediately off the ball.
Let's go.
McKinney, early angle and
Oh, come on.
the best goalkeepers in the world of his generation. His first touch of the ball.
This is what I'm drinking, y'all.
20th game in a World Cup, most of any Belgian in history, most of any goalkeeper. It includes the game where he and Belgium beat the United States in this round in 2014.
Let's go.
He's supposed to let it for free. Direct traffic doesn't like what he sees. From Belgian drone.
Things I'm really interested in early in this game is you get a look back at Estonia's shot. The ball was bending, spending even more in slow motion by freeze. What concentration, top hand up, and it had to be a strong hand too. It's a terrific save, and you get a better look at it on that replay there.
US fans wanted a handball there.
Tom Ronaldo said it really well before the game. The U.S. won with 10 against Bosnia, but today they played with 12. And that 12 man is the crowd.
12 FIFA World Cup appearance, 8 knockout round.
They give
Let's go, United States.
this team throughout the game. Always threes.
Don't underestimate the significance of that early save for Freeze. This is the biggest game of his life. Former college soccer player at Harvard, plays for New York City FC and MLS. 5 saves so far in this tournament, but none of the truly top-level category. That might have, in fact, be the biggest save he's made in his 19 games as the starting goalkeeper for the United States, particularly because it came so early. See the media pressure taking off this piled on. So 1-6 lost his first 2 duels today.
Just a couple touches that are getting a little sticky, stuff under his foot. Just trying to watch how the United States are looking to build and to break down this Belgian defense. McKennie really in possession is coming far wide and right. And you've got the wingers, the fullbacks on both sides pushing inside. Dest is coming inside to make space. I think again, they want to find ways to get McKennie up the ball. Great, as they have done on circuit. U.S.'s strength in attack has been their unpredictability by moving players around and creating matchups that they want, all centered around full power.
He did well. Here's the body up at the pit. A lot of need a challenge for that. 21-year-old, very young player.
Oh!
That's another 50-50 calls gone against the U.S. Luka Bocchio now, slowed up by Tyler Adams. And he gets around Adams to the second opportunity. Wide at the start. It closes the deck. It's miss hit. That was a wonderful look for Yuri Tielemans, who scored twice in the last game, and he just mishit it.
They get away with one here. Pulisic stops his run, tracking back. Castagna here, and he does the overlap, so they get the overload situation that they want. And Pulisic just stopped running with him and left Anthony Robinson 2 against 1. The ball was cut back. It was a great look. Tielemans expected the hit to just sweep that into the back of the net. But the first thing you see is just the difference now in competition. It places of Belgium, closing down space, putting the U.S. under pressure. It's going to be important 1v1 duels all across the field. But you can't lead players and not make that run tracking back. You can't lead guys 2v1.
Bit of hesitation, but he gets there in front of Luka Bocchio. Those two collide. What we said, this is a different type of game against a different type of opponent from the prior 4. Long run for Trossard, brings it down. Freeman out to meet him now. Freeman blocks the cross. Prevents the ball. It's infield. The U.S. is hesitating. A bouncy ball picked up in the box.
No!
First to react.
Come on!
The U.S. players froze defensively.
Dang it!
Only goal against Belgium.
Fuck!
The producer puts it here.
Belgium 1, United States 0.
It was the thing we said before kickoff. When you play against teams like this, you can't make mistakes.
9 men, man.
Simply And as this ball pops up in the air, it's a great block by Freeman initially. But then instead, McKinney, everybody's looking at it, thinking someone else is going to play the ball. So you see, as this ball gets switched to the far side, Freeman does really well, blocking this first cross from Toussaint. Look, you've got 3 U.S. bodies as it pops up here. You got a couple guys thinking, is it me, is it you? And they just sneak inside, and he's onside to get the land on the shoulder for the last defender, Tim Ream. It's a great ball across goal. The Belgium take the early lead, punishing the United States for making a mistake in their box. At your spot, first time
Can't say that. Well, there was 5 people in there.
they have scored. The first is every game to this point.
This is where the home crowd in Seattle is going to be so important. Another Cantalara, his first World Cup goal. It was a prodigy for Belgium as a 21-year-old, made a huge move to AC Milan. Struggled to make that pan out, but he's starting ahead of Romelu Lukaku, the all-time leading scorer. Such a huge moment for him in the division.
Oh, no.
Just that he slipped.
You cannot be doing that.
Try here for the U.S. to show them the most.
Oh, he never got touched. He never got touched. That's bullshit.
Bettina Fairley, Paulina talking with Jill Ellis. Morgan in there, City Carlo blowing bottom left.
Fucking touched him.
Discrepancy, 6 shots to none, the opening 11 minutes. They were so worried about the second half of this game. The U.S. has been the top scoring team in the first half at this World Cup. And they get themselves going here. Interception by Castandi there as Reed was trying to pick out Melissa.
And I think the other thing Belgium are doing well right now is they're trying to play it through with the U.S. press. They simply said, look, we're going to force you out a little bit. We're not trying to find those little slip balls so no, we don't want to get the ball away in the middle of the field, but then they're playing direct and over the top, trying to test the back line of the United States. And so far, it's been working.
Good defensive work there, Trossard. They're going to score that goal against Australia in the game here a couple weeks ago. That ball's out of play.
Did you just look at
Jenna, what's up, Jenna?
the U.S. Any touches? And all of a sudden now somebody's
Richards just got hit in the face, and Chris Richards is down. The indispensable members of this team, one of the key leaders at the back, Birmingham, Alabama native.
Ooh. Why did he move his head to the side? It's already 1-0, Belgium.
Team has been in camp since the last week in May, and they have talked about being battle tested. The strength of the games that they've played this year, including a bad loss against Belgium in March, the games against Senegal and Germany before the World Cup, the togetherness and the spirit they feel that this group has is good. A lot of them have said if any team they've ever been a part of, that has to show now. Ream was late. The Kentalar is going to keep that ball in play. Anthony Robinson won the initial battle for the ball. He can't do
Come on, guys. You cannot go down 2-0.
Anthony
You
Robinson.
cannot go down 2-0.
For the Kentalar, a back heel attempt there. But Tillman can't get it clear. Trossard was there to pick it up. Melissa can't get it clear. Onana holds it in. Flipped in now, and there'll be a catch for freeze as Trossard was in the air.
well because the U.S. have not been able to really get pressure. So I'm screaming, trying to get this team in this crowd. But in games like this, you need a moment. Because they're on siege right now, this U.S. team.
Trossard will line it up for a long ways out and put it over.
What I was going to make is that because
Happy boy.
much
We sorry.
the attacking part of the
But it's the United States. If it was any other team, I'd shut up. Already down 1-0.
players, if you look at the goal again, It's not going to get many easier finishes than that, but that's just being in the right place and timing his run, staying on side. The U.S. mistake. U.S. is attacking players right now. They come back and track back and deal with these fullbacks. So Pulisic's doubling down, and Dest is coming back. So they're not a threat the other way. U.S. need to have something attacking wise that keeps those fullbacks a little bit more honest and keeps the numbers advantage in their favor defensively. It's for Leslie McKinney, too far for him.
Shout out to the 4 people in the chat. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I wasn't gonna go live, but I said forget it. I told people I would.
That could clean something for us.
Come on, guys.
Seven-ish minutes away from the hydration break. Just looking at the U.S. defensive pressing structure, it's too easy for Belgium right now. It was basically balling against 3. Belgium are building out with 3 players in the back. And McKenny's having to drop back a little bit deeper in midfield. So the U.S. just can't get the same type of pressure on the ball that they have been doing. They get a good look at it here as they start to cycle it out. They've always got an extra man. Tiller did a good job stepping out that time and doing stuff. That resulted in an offside. So they're going to have to adjust the team really time. And I do think that would be the first real opportunity for Pochettino tactically to try to shift this a little bit.
We asked Mauricio Pochettino yesterday, how do you win these type of games? He laughed and said, I don't know. I've never been in one of them. Ask me again after. But he's such a coach that is so big on the mental side of him. As he said, it was more so than anything tactically or physically. The spirit that these guys have walking around the field at the end of practice and just kind of chatting with each other. So that's what's going to help us win these types of games, if we stick together in these moments. But in saying that, the U.S. Soccer Federation took a big swing, spent a lot of money to bring in Mauricio Pochettino a little less than 2 years ago. And this is the type of game that this hydration break in a few moments is exactly the type of moment why you do that. What can he do with this opportunity? Made down for Belgium in some pain right now is Amadou Onana. It's going to be something so he can be looked at.
Oh, get out of here, you little fucking bitch. Nothing happened to you.
Even off in that match with injury, this thing against Iran. He came back at 2 appearances. Cameo was basically off the bench, so seeing him back in the starting lineup, that was a significant change for Belgium. He brings a lot in the middle of the field. Now, players are coming over to the bench right now. This will be interesting how the referee, he's going to say no. The U.S. almost were trying to use this as a tactical timeout, which Pochettino still is trying to communicate stuff. Just
Can't stop him.
right.
Hi, Lucy.
Right down the walls, 2-on-1. He's going to answer your point about Pochettino. There is only so much you can do as a coach tactically within this sport, to where there's an element of when you put the players out on the field, the players have to execute and perform. There's nothing to Pochettino.
Okay, nobody did that. He did that on his own.
That's just looking at the ball.
Shout out to the 5 people. Guys, hit that like button for me.
More chances. This is not going to be a landslide by any means. There's a lot of time left for these guys on the field to get this going here.
Onana, who was actually born in Senegal, but he was raised in Belgium. Plays at Aston Villa in the Premier League with you in 2 months. As you mentioned, having been a starter at the last World Cup, he's been going off and coming off the bench, so it's a big spot for him to be given this opportunity. The Belgium team, not just how good they've been when they scored the first goal, they've actually not been beaten in any game since March of last year. They're on the 2nd longest unbeaten run in their country's history, the only longer run. It's a team that made the semifinal of the World Cup in 2018, the best Belgian team of the modern era. And a few players from that team, that golden generation, are still a part of this squad. Anthony Robinson tackles it out. The question right now is whether Onana can continue. The answer looks to be no. And they've got a substitute Up already. Sadaka, who has been a starter for them at this tournament. This is Belgium that have to lose one of their starters to a head injury. At the sub now, so Belgium are playing with 10, but they have an attacking throw. It's set 15 as Weston McKinney heads away. Get back, it's not get back coach. Rangers rising up to get away. They're almost colliding with Pulisic, able to get rid of it. Bellingham collision with a couple of defenders. Bellingham's going to chase it. Yeah, it's going to be back score. There's a second man down for Belgium. In a moment ago, U.S. didn't have to kick this ball out so he can get looked at. It is
Nora, what's up, Nora?
he wants to stop the game, and he does that. So really regulate. Their center back was down. Shooting bearings, you give Belgium a chance to make their sub. We almost had the same situation with the ball up in the
Let me know in the chat who you got winning. Of course, I know you probably got the United States. I don't know. Let me know who you got in the chat. The United States or Belgium. Belgium's already winning 1-0.
Attacking spell. Has to go a long way of bringing everybody into this game, including themselves.
Tanaka is on. Is able to continue after being down for a moment. Debs drives it inside. Tillman, and he could make that pass across the field.
Come on.
Stepped up by Luca Bacchio. It was Tillman flying through from behind, could get there to Kintelar, the goal scorer. Gonna return. Luca Bacchio beat to
Stand. He pushed him.
From the middle of the field.
Oh, Fox. It's Fox, Nora.
Could be one as well. Just turning over the ball. The ball is going to make its way to the Belgian locker room.
Fox, Nora. They're playing this game in Seattle. They got to do something, man. It's already 1-0 Belgium.
They know that is a
They got that first goal in the 9 minutes.
as they cancel our wrestled Ream on the initial ball in the air. Hudson was meaning that for Debs. McKinney came to get it.
But you understand now, if you're US, what they're doing.
Yeah, Belgium's pretty good, yeah.
Center to defenders, whoever's attacking
Yeah.
the ball.
They're already up 1-0.
If you hesitate, and you're going to get that ball like that. Oh, so Richard Stafford is going to look for the ball.
Come on, guys.
So you put the game about fourth and second ball. Jake Pulisic. And give him room.
Come on, Freeman.
For Serginho Dest. Freeman. Tillman. Out of back heel, it was blocked though. Looks there. It got put him away, but it's moving right back to the US. Next up, we should play will be the first half hydration break.
USA.
Up there for Bellingham. Michael the defender. Yes, he drove it inside the Kniper. They haven't went from the ring when he assisted the ref. He's going to say it's a foul against Serginho Dest.
What?
Well, this will be interesting. I think he's going to think that Dex was pulling him with the left hand down as he was.
This motherfucking play referee the last game with Colin Ford shit in the first fucking half.
Country, the difference maker right now here in Seattle is around 16 people.
Bullshit, man. You call that on our fucking guy? He didn't even do shit again. Sorry, hold on a minute. Bud. I can barely see the fucking chat. $93 degrees right now. Crazy shit, man. He's got Netflix? How in the fuck does he have Netflix?
I think this is the last one he's got for it.
Yeah, we'll just have to watch the highlights on TV. Shout out to 7 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys tonight. I promised people that I would go live with the game again, and I almost didn't go live. Ask Trish. I woke up at 6:48. It said, fuck it, I'll go live. Here we go. It's back on.
A lot of sprinklers as they were going through this very important huddle during the hydration break. Let's start first of all with this from a mental emotional side. If indeed this team has looked a bit nervy, why would what have they done the last few weeks? Why would this be a game that they would struggle to work into?
The sprinkler systems are on the left side of the field. What?
That's the way that Belgium. As we said, these guys are playing in Champions League clubs, big clubs going far in European competitions. You play in big games. You don't feel that same type of way. And I think the U.S. looked just a little hesitant in the early stages, and then the game goes against you. Then you can see an early goal. But that's done now. You're in the game. How do you respond from that? That's when you find out who's a lion, who's going to stand up and be counted on, and don't be a sheep. And I think these guys have got it in them. But they need a spell to believe in themselves once again and what this team can do. But I am early stages here. I want to see how the U.S. is going to adjust out of that hydration break and what intensity they bring to swing that back on Belgium a little bit.
They need a spell, they need a spark. Harris forward, gives it away, angles to the test. McKinney trying to get him up. Just pull back there a bit there. Back to Kuiper to Sloma. Not enough for a foul. Pulisic. Pass one. Space to the left for Anthony Robinson. Castagne comes to meet him.
No, Robinson.
Those two are teammates at full.
Not Pulisic.
So fun battle between those two. Pulisic wanted a better option than he got for Richards. Screaming with a man right on him. Trying to play 1-2. Yes, one of his hit that. Sark, really winner with Arsenal this season. Helps Belgium get the ball clear. Tielemans will direct traffic for Belgium. Very slow start of the tournament for them. 1-1 draw with Egypt, courtesy of an own goal. Scoreless draw with Iran. They finished the group with their biggest ever win in the World Cup, 5-1 against New Zealand before the dramatic comeback here in this building last week against Senegal.
Push him back. There you go. Push him back.
Just to film a second time there, De Ketelaere was the only one who knew that ball had just gone straight up in the air and was able to steer wide for Luca Bacchio. Center here. Seattle rock music legend. Sinclair City has been engaged with this whole tournament. This is the 6th and final game at Seattle of this World Cup. And with the U.S. game. Mr. McKinney's foul. It's a tricky game for this referee. Adam Bakambe, 39 years old from Jordan. He's the first Jordanian center referee in World Cup history. He and his crew have been highly thought of. They're the first crew to have been given a 4th game at this tournament. But there's going to be an extreme amount of scrutiny on him and his decisions, he and his assistants, and the video assistant referee from Qatar, because of everything that's happened in the last 36 hours. It's led to Flo Balogun being on the field.
That little change I've seen, Tyler Adams, middle of your screen. He's dropping between the center backs to now allow the U.S. to get the fullbacks higher.
I'm getting ready to cut it off.
Now he's opens this up.
Pulisic, Balogun. Pushed it for free kick.
Free kick. Let's go.
So you have Anthony Robinson high and wide on the left. You've got Freeman high on the right. Now you've got your creative players coming underneath a little bit. So Pulisic finds a good spot. Looks for the combination with Donegan. His back-to-goal play has been terrific. A little bit of pull on the back. And the U.S. now all of a sudden have a set piece. Pretty good distance here for a direct strike. And I would imagine Malik Tillman, who stuck his last free kick in the top corner, will be standing over this one again.
On the same field with that match, Josie Altidore once scored a free kick goal for the U.S.
Let's go, guys. Let's tidy, bitch out.
Since 1994.
Slightly different goalkeeper this time. Thibaut Courtois, one of the best in the world, 6'6", huge wingspan. Listen to the crowd come to life here.
Go.
For the U.S.
What's interesting, John, here is last time it was a little more to the left. He had to go with the wall. He can go both sides here because this is central, which makes it more difficult for Courtois.
There's a man lying down behind the wall, which means the wall can jump. Tillman,
Oh! Turn it up! Let's go! Let's go! That's his second free kick goal! Look at that crowd!
Oh my goodness, Malik Tillman! We thought it was a once in a lifetime. It turns out it's twice in a lifetime.
He got redirected!
The right amount of base, the right.
Look at that! He got redirected! That damn goalie would have had that ball if it didn't get redirected!
And the wall has to try to make a play on it.
Hi, Chrissy.
It deflects in the back.
Thank you, Chrissy. Appreciate it.
This is right back in this game. What a moment from Malik Tillman once again.
Pulisic spins inside Tillman.
Let's go. That's a foul. What?
U.S.
Thank you, Chrissy.
scoring team in the first half of games of this World Cup. Tillman's goal came on their first shot of the entire night. And Belgium trying to counter punch. Landon Trossard working on desk. Trossard the ball on against the cross into the captain. And Belgium retake the lead. Jonathan Cancellara, his second goal. And the U.S. right back where they were.
My God.
And that ball is going to go out for a goal kick or corner. I was going to say, it's one of the cliches in this game. You're most vulnerable after you score a goal. And this is why. Because the other team all of a sudden now has instant motivation to punch back. But once this ball gets wide, you've got 2v1. You can't let the cross get in here. Freeman is backing off. You've got support. Be more aggressive. They're both taking the same angle there. And Trossard is able to get down to the line. They're both making the same play. And that comes down to communication. But even at that point, Tim Ream gets beat in the back post.
He was pushed.
It's a great strength from him, but he just gets his hands on top of Ream.
He was pushed.
And you might think that it's a foul, but it's not. I mean, he gets that early lead where they're both jumping for the ball. Pochettino cannot believe it. His team had conceded right off the bat of a forward that brought everybody back into this game. My goodness. Great goal from Diketla.
It played for 61 seconds. When Belgium kicked off, and Diketla scoring his second goal. And now exactly that. This crowd, these players have to get their energy back. Freeman is going to chase this down as it was a kind of balance. Freeman crossing in, knocked down there. No one in the blue shirt nearby. Bit of shade. McKenna goes flying through. Belgium bench goes berserk.
Bullshit.
He's going to pick up a yellow card here. Austin McKinney.
Come on, man. That's bullshit.
Still, a lot of emotion, a lot of intensity.
Oh, he barely fucking hit him.
Jay Taft, you're down there next to the U.S. bench. I imagine quite the swing and emotion the last 2 minutes. What have you been saying here?
It's so true, Charles. From elation to absolute shock. I've seen Mauricio Pochettino kick over that water bottle bucket. I know you saw that as well. He's been shaking his head. Now, the nerves are very apparent from this U.S. team. I know you guys are catching on to the energy from the bench. I did learn during that hydration break, one of his messages was to make sure they were playing closer together without hesitation. Let's see if they can get back to that.
So we got Pulisic there. Lukabaki on the floor. McKinnon going to get back to that touch. The goal score cycles around.
Shout out to the 8 people. Appreciate you guys.
Trying to find these little signalings and combinations. Having players, as Jenny said, they're closer together.
Yeah, Belgium will know that as well. And they're trying to shot with all those next games.
What Belgium's doing is they're not backing off. Just they have their pressing triggers and releases. And when one guy goes, here comes the kettle. We got everybody steps up. They try to go together.
Although it was a bit much for McKinney to deal with, and Belgium went it back in the middle of the field.
I think it's a huge end to the half here for the United States. You've got just under 10 minutes plus some stoppage. But what you really want to accomplish in this case is stay in the game and you find a goal break. You level it back up. But you need to make sure you stay intense, dialed in, you stay free. Because if you concede another one before that,
Ketelaar was offside, and that touch looked like 2 of them came off the knock in the second. They do a good touch. Pulisic have been building to their entire life. It's everything that Mauricio Pochettino and his staff have been building to the last 2 years. Tillman, and that ran away from there, trying to make his move. Since stepped in to poke it away. 3. He got a foot in. Humans picked it up. Lewis had a chance there, it looked like, to win the ball back high up the field. Melissa just couldn't redirect himself to go get that one. Tony Lukabaki on the ball. Scott got the assist in the opener, rolls it forward.
overloading that right side of the field. And then we got Trossard on this left side right now. They're putting a lot of pressure down the U.S.'s left. They want Pulisic back defending, forcing him to defend.
Slovakio sends the cross in, up in the air from Tyler. So that'll be a corner kick for Belgium.
The other partners were just not afraid to put pressure on Chris Richards and Tim Reed. They also have this guy who can just look off the pitch to point up, change the game. They've got Toku. So I said this is a 90-minute game. You don't think they were going to be a tough game. Well, you're in it now.
One of the best playmakers globally of his generation. Lukaku, one of the best goal scorers of his generation. Jeremy Doku, one of the best wingers of this present generation. Oh, Belgium's bench. We're Tielemans to take the second corner of the game for Belgium. Here to the near post. Rascon got the touch there. Dest isn't swept away. Pulisic picks it up. He can't play in for Dest. The Kuiper intercepted it.
What's going on with Pulisic, man? God dang. I'm doing good, Vince. How are you?
What's the header? There we go.
The the U.S. still need to maintain a threat to stretch the field. Meaning, you've got to run in behind still. Because Belgium have been able to squeeze the game tight. Look at their compact lines between the defense and the greatest player to Kenzela. They're making sure that there's no space for the U.S. to find the ball in behind the midfield and get turned. That means sometimes you got to take a chance, make the run, find Balogun over the top, find McKinney. That type of ball right there.
Look at James can frame it. It just Davis going to Balogun to get to the end of it. Tackled away by Balogun. It's happy throw it down for the United States.
Great ball, great run. Takes the ones and then also somebody to play the ball. Now here's the USA attacking part of the field.
Belgium very cleverly making sure a second ball was on the field, so the U.S. could go quick with that. Well, they were still getting their bodies back. Here's Christian Pulisic. Castani defending. Pulisic just retreats it to Anthony Robinson. Same way, he and Adams, and it breaks down.
It's been a little off in the first half. Christian Pulisic, he looks like he's lacking a bit of confidence to take this guy on aggressively to play. It's just a second guessing, taking an extra touch, losing the ball. He's lost 4 dribbles so far. And that's okay. You're going to lose some of it, but you still have the confidence to go again and again and again. But you have to keep your defender on his heels a little bit by taking him off with an aggression and knowing yourself that you can beat that man off the dribble.
Because as you said in the pregame for the U.S. to win this game, they need a big night. They need a signature guy from their signature star, Christian Pulisic.
And it stars blue. I mean, that has been the case for this team. But you do need your difference makers to make a difference in games like this.
No! Why do you do this, referee? This is the second game I've watched where you're doing bullshit at fucking call. Didn't even do nothing.
Well, chance at the near post. The first touch actually just trying to be really inventive there, flicking around the corner, but halfway he was away.
I haven't been doing them, Vince.
From this free kick. Walks away. Kuiper hooks it in. A battle for that head to be sure. But missed in the end by Luca Bacchio.
And he's onside Chris Richards drops. It's just there's a little bit of miscommunication there from the U.S. I think thrown off a little bit by the timing of Belgium. No hesitation, then they went in a great ball, but that line did not drop. And then it was Richards is the only one drop that kept everybody outside. So they just not in sync as
and he's going to reset for Pulisic. McKinney could have just run into the space there. I don't think he knew that there was no one around him. Pulisic, McKinney. He's able to recover, and Anthony Robinson now. Let's get some off. His run by the Kuiper. Kenny lets him run. He's not going to get there. Going across in time. Good work time around him to get that bouncing ball out of the air. Coming up on Fox, the Bank of America halftime show. Rebecca, Thierry's, Latana, and Alexi down to our left watching this one. Give us their thoughts on what we've seen. Look back as well. Earlier today, Spain grinding out a late win over Portugal. They await the winner of this game Friday afternoon in LA. Takes it to the inside behind Balogun, although it's a Goy's touch, which drives it to the corner. Another U.S. throw. States now, the top scoring team for dead little situations at this tournament. 5 goals in total, 1 goal to Argentina. Everybody back for Belgium to defend this. They've got all 11 players inside the box. Now, Richards is in front of Courtois. We've seen this in our team.
Players, attacking players, try to get around the goalkeeper. The referee is saying, look, I'm warned you. If you make contact, I see this all big goal. Might be a nuisance, but if you make a touch, you're going to get away with foul instantly and kill the attacking opportunity.
Gets it in the box. Richards, it's not
Oh, that was close.
a good touch of a Belgian defender. First goal of the game for the U.S.
And they're trying to climb
Oh, it touched him.
the touch, so we see this gets changed. But the U.S. doing a good job winning the first goal was Alex Premium. I thought it was Gallagher to put it over the top of but it was hard to see if it took any type of touch. They're still holding this, so they're still trying to see if this should be a goal kick or the corner.
Mason Laurie of Qatar is the video assistant referee.
Yeah, it's going to be a goal kick.
And he's looked at that video and said, no, it's last off Valley and it's a goal kick.
Bullshit. Here we go with this fucking goddamn bullshit.
It's going to be 6 minutes at the end of this first half. Hydration break and a couple of injury concerns as well.
Get a good look at this ball again. It's almost interesting to spin on the ball, whether it did take a defensive touch or they reviewed that one completely.
Richard, strong hitter there. He was able to play it wide. It's a good tackle the outside by Piston. Did he keep it away from Pulisic? And now a long switch out to the near side towards Trossard. 3 points to have.
They've looked for that a lot. I actually see Trossard in previous games. He comes inside to find pockets where Rudy Garcia in Belgium are doing is they're keeping
All right, Joey.
right on the left.
I appreciate you, bud.
Using that switching play. So they will get in good situations to make the hit as he did. And Belgium a second goal. So it's not been the best first half for the US. That's the obvious. The good news is that they're still very much in this game as it stands.
Richard's got a touch to that one. Des slow to react. Cross blocked by Freeman. Stays on the play. Assistant referee points flag out. So some furious with the referee. Back
Hello, Carter.
Get of bread up to the right of the top deck here in Seattle. Down to our right. Just gives it away off the throw. But a touch from McKay to release Eugenio Dest. The Kuiper trying to slow him down. Dest will now engage with the Kuiper and just runs into him. Trying to
What?
can't do so.
Dude, oh my God, these referees. Where's the one there?
It got sucked in as well. And look at Lockwood is carrying forward. Tyler Adams out to slow it down. We got to go to defend Stania now. Able to get that cross in, completely unmarked. It comes all the way through. It's Trossard who picks it up. Freeman there to defend him. Tackles it out, and the U.S. upset. The decision of the field is clear. So this one, like the last one, can be.
Look, fuck you, you piece of fucking shit. You bald-headed motherfucker, man. That was not.
To me, like that came on.
It's already that's a good play. Yeah, they took it quick. There's no review forthcoming. It's going to be rolled in. It's going to be fired across.
That's what you fucking get the ball don't lie, bitch.
The concentration, which is a big thing that Mauricio Pochettino talked about. So these are the players, guys like Tyler Adams, beginning of the tournament. He said that's what we learned in the round of 16 against the Netherlands in the last World Cup. You can't make mistakes. You can't switch off. You got to be focused the whole time. Tillman throws his body in, and that will be a U.S. free kick. Because the U.S. was right in that game with the Netherlands in the first half, and they fell asleep right at the end of the half and let it go. It's going to take a monster in the second half of the ball.
I know you guys are sick of a little bit how I react to shit, but it's true. Body United States.
Different by Courtois. 18 minutes to play in the half.
Two minutes. Let's go, guys. Come on, at least tie it up.
Go forward. Says McKinney making a run. Valiant McKinney. And a big tackle there by DeKuyper. It was meant for Dest. He had space to run into. Get out. 1v3. Belgium just playing through and around the U.S. players.
Yeah, it's because you have the quality of the locked in. You see that there, right? Receives the ball. He's under pressure. Has a burst of acceleration. Quick stop. Spins back. Dumps it off to a teammate. Newman. He's been excellent for that in the first half. So is Sar. There's that long switch of play again. Just a little bit too much.
See it. I was getting annoyed at a certain point yesterday about the questions involving Valiant. I said, listen, it's about the game on the field. The only thing that matters for us is that we advance. They came out with an intensity. The opening minutes of this game. Took the lead inside 10 minutes. Reed took the lead a little over a minute after the game kicked off for Tillman's goal. Richard's got to get there with an errant pass to Kittelar, trying to leak in behind. Tillman, that man, 10 final seconds and a half, back to through. It down, took it early, and then the U.S. with the final play of the first half will indeed have their first corner kick of the first half.
I need this corner kick.
It's a little nutmeg. And Duncan at the end of this, I think he's trying to square it to Pulisic. Pulisic made a quick run at the near post, and he even had Anthony instead of the back post.
Come on, Pulisic.
It's here right in the post to change the entire mood inside the stadium with more money inside that town. If you can find it, go win. In this situation,
Look in there. Look, coming up.
susceptible to coming out throughout the
Sorry.
Success today. That's going to give them an easy catch for Thibaut Courtois. And that is how the first half comes to a close. Work to do for the United States, but they've got a tremendous crowd behind them to help them. Rick alone comes in on the other side of the break. 45 minutes down, 45 to go in Seattle. Belgium 2, the United States 1.
Man, what a half. Shout out to the 5 people in chat. Appreciate you guys. What's my butt? Oh, you get off. Not control. It's like your control there. Ah. Hero. What? Hey, babe. When you're done. Is Heroes downtown by American Airlines Center? It's down there, right? I think it is. I'm not sure. So how does everybody's 4th of July go? Welcome, madam, my Bobby. Me sorry for being loud while you were sleeping. Me sorry. Hey, but it's the United States. Come on, guys. They got to win. They got to win or tie. Oh, they can't tie. Knockout rounds. I forgot. It's the knockout round.
What?
Where's that Heroes at? Downtown?
Downtown by the American Airlines Center.
Okay.
Why?
I was just cooking. I thought so. Is that where he went today?
Huh?
Is that where he went today?
He went to do interview and then went to go get them.
Oh, okay. Where you going?
I'm going out here to get my medicine.
Oh. I hope everybody had a safe 4th of July. I didn't do shit. I stayed home. Well, we stayed home. Yeah, no, I'm about to cut this shit up, man. It's supposed to be 100 degrees for the next 9 days. Well, not 100 degrees. 97 and above for the next 9 more days. Right now, it's 90. It was 92 last time I looked. It's 90 right now. Like you're every year. Yeah, I get that. I understand that, Dean. What is the All Star game on this? Promoting. Oh, July 14th. Okay. Uh,
Halftime show on Fox is presented by Bank of America.
Charles the Kettelare causing problems for the US in that first half. His first World Cup goals doing the damage right now for his team. And back home, it's the middle of the night in Herten at Belgium. These are the moments that they're enjoying them, no matter the fact that it's 2:33 a.m. when that goal went in. As we welcome you back to Seattle Stadium, I'm Rebecca Lowe, alongside Thierry Henry, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Alexi Lalas. Let's show you then the first half of this game in Seattle. Beautiful scene, the flyover over the stadium, but just 9 minutes in, it went a little wrong, Alexi.
Yep, this U.S. team just got punched in the nose for the first time this tournament. I guess the good news is it could have been worse, but right off the bat, the U.S. is used to scoring early. Well, Belgium said not so fast. They got a lot getting in. Anybody want to clear it? Anybody? Anybody? No? Okay, well, there you go. A gift. Belgium. First 2 minutes, and yeah, Mauricio Pochettino is not a happy man, or should he be?
We have seen this before. When it comes to free kick to US, Malik Tillman steps up, gets the good free kick, a little deflection, but still a free kick goal. So he's taking goal of the tournament, and he gets the equalizer there. So far, nice celebration.
And then Rebecca said, I want to see how they're going to defend their 1v1. They couldn't play on the chase out. Don't sleep on the Catellare. Do not sleep on Trossard. Do not sleep on Dodi Lukebakio. The big guns are on the bench, but those guys are on the field. 2-1 Belgium.
And that is a key point. The big guns are on the bench, plenty of reinforcements to come on for Belgium. But from a US perspective, Thierry, how do they get back into this?
They need to rectify something in midfield. It's too easy for Belgium. Too easy. They're controlling that midfield. They're switching the ball all the time in 1v1 with Leandro Trossard and sometimes Luke Bakio. Lack of rhythm. We saw a couple of times Malik Tillman doing some stuff, a couple of runs of Balogun. But you know what? You still have 45 minutes to reverse it and plus. But it's going to be a tough.
Winners face Spain on Fox Friday. Winner was
Attack is not working. The defending has to work, but the defending is not also working. So something has to happen for the second half, and they need to get Pulisic more on the side. Not even one time Robinson comes on doing his overload that he normally does, but also Belgium is making it difficult for them. So it's 8 teams on the pitch, not only one.
I don't think anybody had a good half. They can't defend the cross. They can't defend one-on-one. They couldn't defend in the air. They can't defend the long ball to the other side. So Mauricio Pochettino.
yeah, man. You need to. Everything is going up. There ain't shit going down. Everything's fucking going up.
Brush my teeth.
It come from being rational. It didn't come from doing things we knew how to do.
Shout out to the 4 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys. We've been out for an hour and 5 minutes on now. An hour and 5 minutes. But well, my buddy Pale, what's the matter, buddy? I got to turn this back and back. All right. You remember. I told you that was gonna happen, Dean. I told you it was gonna cost that much. I'm not probably gonna have to wait 5 or 6 years to get that one. They're gonna do exactly what they did with the PlayStation 5. Motherfuckers are gonna buy so many of them and sell them online and make a killing off of them. They're gonna do the same shit with that one that they did with the. But the 6 is gonna look a hell of a lot better with the than this one. What's up, Rocket? Rocket, Belgium is winning 2-1. They're at halftime right now. How was your 4th of July? Or your 4th of July? Diamond Eye with Kirsty. Kirsty, what's up? You just bought a Nintendo Switch too? I don't know, dude. I mean, I'll wait. But this time I won't do something fucking stupid and buy the fucking damn digital one. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. Yeah, everything's gonna be all digital. Yep. I'm pissed off because fucking these referees are not calling shit they should be calling. But I'm doing good otherwise, Kirsty. Thank you, hon. Now I know. Yeah, they tied it 1-1, and then 2 minutes later, they fucking Belgium scored again. Spain won 1-0 against Portugal. Oh, he's crying. Cristiano Ronaldo announces 2026 World Cup will be his last World Cup. The GOAT. Well, one of the GOATs anyway.
Argentina face Egypt in Atlanta. That is part of a double header that includes Switzerland meeting Colombia in Vancouver. Going to the sponsored by Bank of America, Charles Casolari has beaten this US defense twice in that first half. Now the US have to do a Belgium on Belgium and come from behind to win this game. Second half on the way.
Yeah, so do I. But Belgium's been good this World Cup. What's the matter, buddy? Look at him sitting back there. What's the matter, buddy boy? Hunter. Just Belgium has been just quicker than them. Buddy. What's it doing, buddy? What's the matter, little boy? What's the matter, little boy? What's the matter, my boy? Oh, let me get the cup. Let me get the cup away. Dang it. Yeah, I know. Oh, excuse me. What's the matter, my boy? What's the matter, buddy boy? Shout out to the 6 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by the Home Depot.
Just a shot from a few moments ago, you could see Mauricio Pochettino talking with Milik Tillman, the player who put Scott United States back on level terms during that first half. A few thoughts ahead of this second half match. 2-1 as things stand because of that man, Charles Tecavallari, with both the goals. Belgium lead the United States. Spain are waiting in the quarterfinals. Real quick, Alexia Lalas, your thoughts for the second half of what?
Those are preventable. Terry mentioned the midfield. The US is getting overrun in the midfield. We just saw Pochettino talking to Tillman. Maybe he's telling him something. And that right hand side of the US with Destin Freeman, that was a bad half by them. But he's sticking with him.
And you just saw a shot there of Christian Pulisic. Zlatan wanting more from Pulisic in the second half. Flo Balogun up top, 10 touches from him, the fewest of any player on the pitch. Thierry?
I don't know, 10 touches against Brazil also in the first half. That doesn't mean anything. Put the ball in the box for him and score.
There you go. All he needs is one. Erling Haaland will tell you that as well. Let's get you a commentary team from Alexis, Zlatan and Thierry. Full time. John Strong, Stu Holden, Gio Reyna's coming on.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed, Rebecca. We've been watching the last few minutes as Gio Reyna had been starting. We do not see Serginho just on the field right now, so we'll wait for the board to come up. But that is the die being cast by Mauricio Pochettino here at halftime, needing to turn this game around in Seattle. Gio Reyna, who scored that wonderful goal
Hey,
to put the punctuation mark in the opening night win against Paraguay, he replaces
Go
Serginho Dest
USA.
at halftime.
Huh?
go USA.
We'll see if he can add. There is Dest there, making his way up to the bench. We said at the beginning of the
3, 2, 1.
these men will never have a more significant opportunity to become American sporting heroes than they have right now in front of this atmosphere with so many of you watching from home. What can they do in this second half against Belgium? Can they come from behind and set up a quarterfinal Friday afternoon in Los Angeles against the European champion Spain? What did Gio Reyna bring to the field right now?
Is a difference maker when he gets creativity last pass, and you saw the goal against Paraguay. He can produce a goal. I think the biggest tactical switch here is that now McKennie has gone out to the right hand side. You can see now he's getting pressure on the ball. Gio Reyna, I think, will play like a 10. This could be more of a 4-2-3-1. But I think the biggest thing is like getting now McKennie on the right. You need to get your fullbacks into the attack and overlap it.
Jenny Tapp, what's the word from the U.S. coaching staff?
Well, the first thing U.S. First Assistant Jesus Perez said to me, it is very obvious to all of us. We didn't get into the game in the first 10 minutes. Little by little, we tried to match them. We scored, but then conceded again. That quickly is something we will address right now. We need to build momentum and continue to build it the way we
Come on, Pulisic.
We said the good news, this is a one-goal game, and we will play better in the second half.
He takes control of it, but good pressure to win it back as a throw. Robinson being harassed by Luca Bacchio as he carries forward, and that means that he misplays the pass with Pulisic. But another big reason you make this change as well for Ukraine is it seems the U.S. want to get more numbers essentially to deal with some of that overloading that Belgium had, but they had so much success. I'm sure movement on the ball should be a foul for the U.S. But I think it's just to give them more options in possession, which is something they really didn't have in the first half. Great pressure for Belgium. So now Freeman instantly took the your screen. He's behind. You get the run from McKenny. Just look at Weston McKenny. Can't get it cleanly. Pulisic is there. Couldn't get it cleanly and still lose. And first to recover it is Van Aken for Belgium.
Hey!
Let's look at that ball in.
Oh, what a gorgeous baby kitty.
It was renewed intensity. You could feel it. Sitting around the field, man. The Kenny's running off the middle is so keen. I think now that was the thing in the first half. He didn't have the same type of freedom to really run because he was too worried
What's the matter,
about
buddy?
get the other way if the ball
What's the matter, buddy?
you ready? McKinney. Then for Pulisic, it's Robinson instead. Robinson crossing all the way up. McKinney battling in the air. Comes sideways.
Hello,
Robinson
Space
knocks it to
Taco.
McKinney. That's a long for Anthony Robinson. Who's betting him? Yeah, from Malik Tillman. She's had to play safe and lumps the ball and had it to do spell for the U.S. though. It was no difference. The big thing being really for the first time where I have looked and I've seen Anthony Robinson and Freeman released it high up the field. Now, they didn't create anything in that second one. Those are the situations we've been used to seeing the U.S. throughout this tournament. This is a part of the game right here, though, that I think they could be much better at in the first half, which is winning the first and then the second one. Because now you stop Belgium being able to pick up the ball in your mouth and let them play. It wasn't a foul. Tillman just fell down. Freeze alert to come get it. Roger Massard.
What's the matter, buddy? What's the matter?
Instructions to the back. Tillman cuts it down for Winston McKinney. It's defending. Giorena. Lost a 3-minute medium pressure. Trying to make a touch around the Kuiper. Able to keep it. It was knocked away in the middle there. Trossard slid across. Giorena yanks it in. Gonna go long. And Richard Farley was let
He
go
likes to
behind.
come up on your shoulders, doesn't he, mate?
That's the way I found him. That's where I
Yeah.
found him when he was a baby.
Luca Bacchio, isolated with Green. Kevin helps it forward. Belgium floating number scored. Luca Bacchio to the byline. Green blocks the cross.
Hey! Why do you want me to stop calling?
So it's happening. He starts to get more aggressive and get some players into the attack. It needs you more exposed the other way. So it's fine.
What? What, you don't want Mama to come and get you? You don't want Mama to come and get you.
Yeah. It's a really unfortunate incident. Just yesterday with Jordan Henderson.
What?
He's one of those fracturing his wrist there. Not pushing at all. Tillemans, the ensuing corner. Richards wins the header. The Bacchio. Flip it back in. Matt Freeze is there. It's 3 games in the first half, as many as he had the entire game. Say in Santa Clara against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Quickly, but it's a Ketelar. Peeling off backwards, comes inside.
No! No, that wasn't! That's fucking bullshit!
Oh
Get off me
no!
now! Hey! Where the fuck is this girl? Get down! Go! That's fucking bullshit!
Yeah, he did. So as much as I'd like that to be a foul, Pulisic actually swings his leg into the back of Tielemans, and it was hard to see if there was any touch of the leg of Pulisic before he got to that point as he's swinging it.
Never mind now!
Replay there,
What?
it looked like that
Never
was
mind.
That's a play.
He's down! Fucking called you 5 times to come and get him, and then you didn't hear shit!
Stop the game itself. They just restart to the drop ball. The U.S. keeping the attacking half. Turns it out. The Green got to be so sure and secure in these types of moments.
That triangle is going to be key, both with possession and then against the ball.
Mulligan, and he throws it to the ground. Robinson picks up the loose ball. He's booked to look at that. Robinson knocks it through. It's cleared away.
What do you notice here? In this, where's the team that feels under pressure now? Now, whenever the U.S. have to chase, Belgium can't get out of their own half. Ball
Adams springing.
Come on, that was your opportunity to tie the goddamn game!
Put it in the danger zone. Tyler Adams looks, says it all. Look at that. The timing of the run is good. It's a terrific ball. We can have Balogun and Weston McKennie laying out to get in front of their defenders. There's the conversation there with Balogun, and it's hard to take a ball out of the air like that in your stride, pushing it down, and then still you have to consider the angle might have gone the great work.
More on Fox. We got it in round of 16. Lionel Messi in Argentina taking on Mo Salah in Egypt and Atlanta. Switzerland against Colombia up the road from us in Vancouver. Weather starts 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific on Fox. And a couple of days off in the tournament.
Wilson's still struggling, by the way, but left of your screen. He's still limping his way through the play.
The calls begin Thursday in Foxborough, Massachusetts, between France and Morocco, and a rematch of the semifinal from the last World Cup. The U.S. is hoping to be playing the next day in L.A. against Spain. Willie Tillman. Inside for Adams. Giovanna wants it. Giovanna has it. Scoops it up. That's Balogun tracking it and trying to keep it in play. He did not. It's after a goal.
He just kind of, the ball got chipped over by Reyna, loses sight of it a little bit, trying to judge the side of it.
They didn't give Kelly O'Hara a shot. Why does it?
He's got a different feel too. This here. I think even as they saw in the first half, there was a little bit of this to environment, but that, you know, even as the U.S. are moving forward, I looking down below.
Hello, Crafts. Hype one. For hype one.
Now take advantage of this momentum in the U.S. Keep putting pressure. Do not back off. Because look at that, Belgium, because there's the extra advantage in the middle, they've lost their ability to get the same type of pressure.
Jenny, what ball can you out on Pulisic right now?
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be getting better for Pulisic. I just watched him motion over, yell over to the bench that his leg is still in a lot of pain, guys. He's been vocal in the discomfort, and you can see it in his movements.
Yeah, he's not the one who's limping as he reached out for that ball. He's been limited at this tournament to a kick to the calf in the days before the Paraguay game. Was stuck off at halftime and did not play in the next one. Biggest game of his life. He's the big star of this team, but as we said, as he had a signature game for the United States. This was that moment of this.
Clap for home. Thank you for becoming a member.
Again, the injury issues that have dogged Pulisic throughout his career. So I would say if you're struggling to go down, and if you're not going to continue playing, let's get this started.
You're a diamond painting too? You see the ones I have on the wall? I have all these ones on the wall.
Speaking of the
Yeah.
freeze, he's got everything with it. He takes it down off the chin. To the way. Jim Reed.
Whoa!
The last video review says this is a foul from behind on Reed. It is a disastrous third goal to concede to Belgium.
No!
And here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
Thank you, thank you.
goal, but if you're hurt, go down. You make the sub, the ref stops the play. You're playing in main line essentially because you're looking around out there. And this justice mistake in the back. It's a long ball over the top. 3-6 with first touch.
The United States. If they do not call this a fucking foul.
Just see. It's pretty consistent for Belgium. If you're in a good spot here, put it up. Takes a touch, hesitates on the left foot, doesn't want to hit it, and then Ream's trying to backtrack, do what he can to block the goal. Just an absolute disaster for the United States. Two goals that have come off mistakes. I don't know why he hesitated if he thought he was going to get contact from Dekentelar in the back. He was going to try to make a challenge. Then he's out of his goal. You can't use your hands there. And Tim Ream just off balance, trying to do what he can there. Deflects it into the back of the net. United States 1, Belgium 3. Tanaka came on for an injury in the first half when Anala went off. His first World Cup goal. Christian Pulisic's day is done to be replaced by Sebastian Berhalter. If there's any guy you could think of to come off the bench and provide a spark, provide energy, give everything of himself for the cause, it's Sebastian Berhalter, son of the former coach Greg Berhalter. He and Gia Breda on the field. Their dads were part of that 2002 World Cup team for the U.S. The only one that's ever advanced to a quarterfinal in the modern format of the FIFA World Cup. What can they provide now in this moment? Was able to work their way back. Yeah, that's the best for this team. That was they were working their way back again. They were clearly the team in the ascendancy. Belgium had no ideas until you gave them a layup. So, can they go again? This is where you find out about what you've got.
Oh, you got a gifted membership, Crap for Hope. You got a gifted membership. They're out of the tournament, man.
Yeah.
If they do not do something right now, they're out. You gotta at least tie it and go into overtime. Extra time.
He was hoping that his teammates can lift their way back into this and give him an opportunity to get back on the field in another game.
Congratulations, Crafts, for Hope.
Didn't somebody say something in there?
Yeah, Kirsty's on the panel with me.
Come on.
Hello, Katrina.
Hello. Come on.
You're welcome.
My goodness.
2-goal leads are never safe. Senegal ranks 2 goals with 5 minutes to play in this building on Wednesday afternoon. Belgium scored twice inside 3 minutes to force extra time. Won it with the final kick of extra time. Had that same belief. That's been the cry of this team this whole tournament.
Awesome.
Advancing forward. Tries it in pitch. Anthony Robinson wants to switch. His hands in forward on the near side. Goes instead to Berhalter. Screaming. Play inside for Raiden. Alternator recover. Here's Anthony Robinson. He's got Tillman for support. So going to drive to the ball line. Little cup thing. Back to Radix. That's too far for the goal. Belgium are on their own. The Cantaloupe has Trossard running with them. U.S. is on their heels. Freeman flying in. Land to Trossard. Now Trossard. Blocked by Richards after a back. That's a really good sequence for Belgium there. Because now they got the two position. Really solid defensive show here. Really threatened by the U.S. attack there.
You're welcome.
They're going to that's what they're going to do. They've got options off the bench that they're going to bring in to keep that energy high. They've got content to hit the ball in moments there that they can really hurt the U.S. either way that is left in this corner. They're starting the game for Belgium. We're going to have a group stage in the last World Cup. This is important for them.
Oh, that's fine.
Trying to get back into the deeper stages. Tillman hits it away at the near post. Trying to reset wide. Tillman was there first. Palter plays it home. McKinney and Chase. He's going to battle there. Nicola. Big tackle to knock it away. It's a chance for a U.S. quick throw. And it comes for Giorena. Going defending. And controls it. It's going to run it behind.
I've got 652 subscribers and 2010 watch hours now. So I'm not that far away from getting partially monetized.
Good boy.
Yeah. You only get the memberships.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it? Membership stickers. What you'll have to do though when you do videos and live stream, you have to go back in your studio, advanced settings, and turn everything to public until you hit 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
Grab that in Florida, but a U.S. throw. They're going to go in deep to Balogun. Boy defending. Leave it for Florida. It's already to the box there. Recently put to the other side. They're just trying to build you. They're just trying to bait you into putting that one pass that you think you could force in because you know what this rotation is. From down to rolls and chasing the game. So it's just the balance of the moments for the U.S. when they need to.
They are always on public.
Yeah.
It's just circling the ball around. If you try to play that ball, they're going to jump the passing line and let it break the other way with speed. First touch of the half for Balogun. Home they go. It's a nice combination by Freeman, and the U.S. gets it forward out of it. Because, oh, by the way, to steal from Thierry Henry, the big guns are coming for Belgium. They've got Lukaku and Topu. Yeah, preparing answers. Speaking of speed and speaking of power and speaking of finishing ability. Now, I said this in the first half. The post has been an area where first and second balls, the U.S. can find success. Belgium have looked very open to conceding opportunities from there. And this is where Berhalter's terrific. Set piece delivery. Whips it in. Freeman found it. And it just loops up and out. But yes, to your point, you've got the Donkey coming off for 31st here. He scored 92 goals. This one, the Donkey, right in his feet, good pressure from Deketeler. Really wasn't the best of strikes. I thought he was going to try to lock him. He's scrambling back, but
I just realized.
it's a difficult one of your great was trying to keep. Just misplayed the clearance straight in the back of the net. What a game for the Deketeler. She goes and an assist now. Getting involved in 0-3 from the byline. I say, Indeed, Deketeler comes off for Lukaku. It has been a signature performance for him in a Belgium shirt.
Where the fucking ball was? He dragged him completely to the ground.
Guillaume is off. He thought he was trouble. Here comes Jeremy Doku. It's been an odd World Cup for him. He missed one game going back for the birth of his child in London. He was dealing with a respiratory illness. What a terrific player he is, and what a night for a child to get to the replace by the cup.
Yeah, and you saw his look. He wants to stay in and get to the hat trick. Just beats Marine to that ball. He wanted it more. Just attacking it, gets the momentum heading towards it, hands on the back of it. Really strong header. Had a really strong afternoon for the Belgium team as well.
Kenny trying to accelerate to get to that ball. Not going to cut off. US 12. So away from the second half hydration break. Doku, all-time top scorer for Belgium at his fourth World Cup. It's so significant with injuries this year when he started in the group stage. It was his first in a year. He'd only ever come off the bench, and his handful of appearances goes above heavily this season. Still, Freeman was coming around the back to Packers alert to intercepted. And now this is where it's going to get scary dangerous. Lukaku gets under control. Tillmans and Selman is going to.
Now you're gonna call a fucking penalty on us.
Stop the promising counterattack.
Well,
But
fucking
also,
shit, man.
showed a bit of fight there.
Fucking ball-headed piece of shit.
22 minutes to make a statement. Try to create something. You're going to get the first one and then you build from there.
22 minutes for the United States at this World Cup. Can they pull off the spectacular? Down 3.
There's only one person left in my chat. What the hell just happened? Did somebody go fucking live?
This is quite a
Look at the water's on the other side of the field now. You got the water on the other side of the field now.
Is Sissy still up there or no?
Yeah, she's up there still. What's up, Karina?
What you were not seeing during the hydration break is what we were seeing here in the building, which was Eddie Vedder chugging a beer and getting the fans fired up, trying to get some energy going.
It's raining in Seattle. It's raining in Seattle. Oh no, that's the fucking
rain.
That's the goddamn fucking
Wow.
water sprinkler system.
Hello, Karina.
On the video board, trying to get this crowd going, trying to get this team going. The crowd's still there, but it's been a wonderful atmosphere. It's 20 minutes to pull off something signature and extend this metrical World Cup run. It's produced some amazing moments in American men's soccer history over the last 3.5 weeks. If you're in that US, you're going to get on the screen quite a bit. If you're in that US vote, what do we have to say? What are you doing as one of the players in the field?
You're trying to get your team, especially if you're fortunate to believe. But what I was saying from just observing from up here, I didn't see anybody, gesticulating and trying to rile the guys up. It just feels fun. honestly, and it's come because I think of the way they've conceded the goals. And even when you have good stretches and then you feel like you're getting the ball away and the other team scores, Balogun laying it up, McKinney couldn't get there. So that's what I would be looking for right now within the game. Okay, if you're gonna go down with a fight. Don't just lay down and take the rest of this game. Stand up and be counted for the last 22 minutes of together, and a moment together that makes everybody believe you can actually do this. Because I'm not sure what I'm seeing right now that this team believes that they can get back into this game.
Tyler Adams will make way to get Ricardo beyond the field. And Getty, who will be starting this game. That's one of the things Mauricio Pochettino said to us yesterday. Try to keep it professional, even keeled, but he found out Flo Balogun will be able to play because he said if he's going to be in the team, it means someone's out of the team. So now Pepe, the El Paso native, is on. Opportunity to be smart, to lead a comeback. Good work, Cheetah Rain on the far side to knock that ball away. Pepe's throwing start. Showed too much into him going, but a nice little movement there. Nice little forward for the U.S. But against his club teammate, Castagne clips it in. Tillman would take it cleanly. These moments are key. As Belgium have Toku and Lukaku up for three. Just get enough to steer back to that freeze. Here's from Ron screaming. He's got a tough 20 minutes coming. What tournament he's at, though. What a future he has at the age of 21. Flips it along for Anthony Robinson. Not able to keep it in block. You can dig deep here. In these moments, given the opportunity. Very good work to bottom to McKinney.
I can't take the call right now.
She's trying to play it off in a better leg block. It's the whole way. The U.S. trying to hunt this ball back right now. And Belgium will take all the time they gain these moments. Experienced teams like this know how to play these types of games. And they've got a lead. They try to frustrate you. They try to wear you down, not just hit them without the ball. Take the time on different situations like this. Move up. They're going to try to grind you down and now deliver the knockout. Yeah. Costa wants the net and Goku wins the ball. Freeman wins the battle. Kick to the position of the referee. Should he took this ball that can play with you. See what changes their mind. Yeah, he's right. Should have been starter. If they got the ball back. Walter was trying to trim that in there and get a net up front. And just there, you missed the ball. See how. Today, that's the challenge for the kick ball. Back to the games for them. In front of the just less than 67,000 fans. The United States with 15 minutes plus stoppage time. Due to Belgium, what the Belgians did in this building about days ago against Senegal. 2 goals down, forced extra time. Ray trying to jam that into Anthony Robinson. Rostard was able to control it.
Pressure!
Robinson, his teammate Timothy Castagne there. We will just jog away, re-kick Belgium, and somebody's down.
We've seen some frustration on you from the U.S. players. Body language from Mauricio Pochettino says a lot too. He seems just, I don't know what it is right now. There's not too much he can do. He's made his subs. You're just waiting and hoping that you've got someone out there that can give you something, some type of spark. Maybe it's a set piece. Maybe it's, and this guy has been phenomenal at tournament. Someone has been terrific. Maybe even tonight, again, he's been a player out there that I can still say can hold his head high. He's doing what he can.
Going to an American serviceman father, raised though by a single mother, Anya. To play for the United States, I think played for Germany youth levels. That ball's out of play though. Someone could keep it in. Look at the scene here in Seattle.
And if we just think about how we got here, the U.S. down 3-1, conceded a goal within 8 minutes, you make a mistake, that leads to the goal. Then you score, you're back in the game, Tony gives you a moment. You can see it right after that again. It's just 2 players on 1. Defensive miscommunication. Oh, and punish 2-1. Okay, second half, you come again. And then you make a mistake in the back, it's 3-1. And I think that would be the thing that has this team just feeling the way they do now. And I'm sure there's a feeling of familiarity for people watching it. This round. Whether that feeling goes in the next 13 minutes, we'll find out. We've seen some special moments from this team through this tournament. And it just takes one to get me right back in this game. If you're trying to recognize that right now, give the USA a chance. You got difference makers. Show it.
Raymond trying to run the outside to Kuiper, able to get back to that ball. There's a combination with McKinney. Back in McKinney, flips it up in the air. Clear it away. It's fired.
Oh, that was close.
This is what I'm saying. You need one chance. Still close, but go ahead, sir. The more importantly, it's just a little shot of adrenaline. The team.
Did you see the tattoo of that eagle on that guy's chest?
He's a player. You said when he came in,
He was in the stands and watching against the Netherlands a couple of years ago, probably training a moment like this. McKinney no, it's a Belgium throw, and McKinney's going to get up. McKinney's limping. Kevin De Bruyne limping on. From Belgian perspective, they're loving the fact that they can maybe rest him and go back up for Spain on Friday. It's like having a stop on the league pitch and just sitting in the wings. So, well, maybe you don't have to use it tonight. Keep it fresh. See Robinson battling with Leonard Trossard to win that duel. Up ahead to the front of Pepe. Balligan's through the sword. Rain is in a pocket of space in the middle, and Pepe can find him. Cuts it inside. Got knocked on Bills. Phillips was able to intercept the pass. Keep going. They got to keep going. 10 minutes, full stoppage time to go. Doku working on Alex Raymond. Yeah. Yeah. U.S. captain, oldest man ever playing World Cup for the U.S. He was upset about the one that McKinney took a moment ago. Let's see it all the way out. That's Trossard. It's as you said, if the U.S. could find a way to get rid of this building will explode and it would cost cash. That's how you grab the second. That's exactly what Belgium did. Second came right after the first. Really gave away the rail to scoop it forward. Balligan trying to get a chance.
No.
makes a good save because Belgium has a look up. He was by himself. He actually hit that into the ground. And Courtois was starting to lean to his left. He
D-Man,
still
I'm
made the
going to
save.
get
He was
going,
near
okay?
close.
I've got a
He
busy
didn't
day
Thank you,
ahead
I
of
appreciate
myself.
it.
You're welcome,
Alright.
mate. Take care, everyone.
Takes me just to tie this up.
Belgium throwing his body in there, little fender, plays it wide. It's Freeman first time, driven cross. Let's go.
Alright, we need this corner, y'all. We need this corner.
This change of words with the Kuiper.
First game of warning here for the referee because he took the ball and tried to delay time. It's going to be important to manage that type of time wasting.
This game in this referee's crews life as well. 16 of the world, then they go for that. Sebastian Gorman didn't take. Sideways, and for the cut again, it's one of Richards. Look at who's up for it.
Just his hands down. This was target getting it behind. He's by himself. You can see top angle here. And he hits it down. That's what I'm saying. It makes it really unpredictable and difficult. That's a heck of a way to try to beat towards one of that near post. That's a really, really good save.
There you go.
Controls contact, wins a free kick. Big play, 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. So a few players warming up, 2 remaining substitutions available. Christian Pulisic on the field as it came off a little while ago. Burrow flipping it up. Robinson knocking it down. A little hesitation before it's cleared away. Suffered the injury in the first half coming into the bench area. It's in for Balogun. Poked away from him. Prevents it from being a goal. It looked out to me, actually. Turner leaping up the bench to grab it. Get it back in quickly for the U.S. So Witzel preparing to come on. Long time veteran for Belgium.
6 minutes plus stoppage time. Come on, US.
It seemed as if Walter flipping it long for Anthony Robinson. Brings it down well. Trying to cut inside. Castani wins the duel. Trossard there to help. So let's raise it out for a U.S. throw. They want to get it quickly back into play. Gibraltar. Inchie somebody has that one attempt a few minutes ago. Flipping it in too far for Pepe. And the Kuiper really calmly brings it down instead of clearing it. Rolls it out for Jeremy Doku. And he's isolated 1v1 with Alex Green. Big test for Freeman here. Trying to recover. Can't poke it away. Doku now going right at Chris Richards. Lukaku wants it. Lukaku has it. Lukaku poked away. Job not done. Doku going to reset along. Trossard cutting back. Trossard blocked by Richards. Randall throws it body and still they can't get it clear. We'll cycle it around. Block from Richards. I think that was going in. That's straight up Trossard. That was from our angle. That looked to me like that was going in the far post. Big time block. Acres as well preparing to come on for Belgium. In a defending of the ball, I got to be careful. It's cut back in. Freeman snaps it away. Was Rescott with the work there. Won't be chasing around. Can't get to the end of the ball. Can just play keep away right now. That being the work there. Shuts the defender out. Still in the and then he's back.
What's the yellow card? That better be a yellow card.
We're going to see the Belgian coach going nuts on that one.
Well, he's going to feel like it's going to get the ball. But it's the way the two of them sandwich together and take out Tillman. Watch this as the ball is gone. So sure there's a touch. The thing got absolutely barreled into the back. You know the way it's going.
This just takes it short. Actually, not yet making the sub. You can't get too casual though in this moment as the ball's back into play. 4 minutes plus stoppage time for the U.S. to score twice. Burkhalter. Winston McKinney. Slow Valiant. It was trying to flip it for Zitman, but Goy saw it come and slid across to block it.
That's really good defending from the boys. As you said, saw that the full way. He stepped inside, flicked off the little flick around the corner. He's had a really good game. The two center backs played really well against Goy. Now, Valiant's had a couple chances, but they've been going right up behind him, connected together, not getting thrown out of spaces.
That was a big call for Rudy Garcia. And Roy hadn't played the last 2 games, suspended for 1, and then just kept on the bench against Senegal.
Captain, 4 people in chat, please get going.
3 minutes plus stoppage time. 2 sucks in the wings. Both teams now. Ryan is preparing to head to your back, so Richardson preparing to make his World Cup debut. Freeman. Toss the ball in the air, but it comes to Chris Richards instead. Man's deep with the energy, and here it's in. Green, McKinney, Tillman's going to happy, just put an extra touch there, and that'll allow Tillman to come in and knock it away back to Courtois. Stick to 2 minutes plus stoppage time. To as high as far as he can put it. Skips out for a goal kick. Now here come the subs. 2 for each team. Starting with for Saelmakers. Teammate of Christian Pulisic, Macy Mock. So Wixon will take the field in his 4th World Cup. Reston had his number put up. We'll see about the U.S. subs. You can hear the 4th official there. Ball saying your board is not ready. You can't come on yet. This bench is annoying to think. Pressure by Tillman, but it bounces out for Belgium throw. 1 minute plus stoppage time to go. And still, the U.S. bench just kind of bewildered that they're not being allowed to make their substitutions. He's going to settle it in front of Saelmakers and play for Alex Freeman. Freeman trying to come back to the near side. Tillman. Anthony Robinson, can he get there? Robinson gets the cross in overheaded for back.
Oh my God! What the fuck was that?
Only Chris Richards is there. Scoring to go up won't be the U.S. subs. It'll be how much stoppage time we play here in Seattle. And I don't think it'll be huge. We'll see. It'll be 6, maybe 7. Sitting about 4. Yeah. So the 3-minute hydration break and then 1 added minute. U.S. got to go quick here. Fans reacting to a lower number than they were hoping for. I mean, should they just be looking this long and seeing what happens here? They seem to have a hard time. So a spot there for June Rated for Berhalter. Down Toku trying to find the space for Alex Freeman. The Kuiper defending him. Freeman. Valiant let it go. Saelmakers. Go on the run. Trying to draw contact, draw free kick. He goes down and he referee says play on. Good tackle to win the ball back with Saelmakers. 3 minutes remaining for the United States. This wonderful journey that began a little over 3 weeks ago in Los Angeles. Nixon clipping it out, too tall for Valiant. And trying to get there. Wins the header across to Gio Reyna. Trying to settle it for Berhalter. Doku beat him to it. Doku brings it down again. He's just going to draw the foul on the free kick.
Yeah, it's that play is just even another little example of the class and quality. And we're gonna get the subs now. The Belgium attack. They're coming. We're bringing on like God, that's worth over 100 million.
They should have came in when the other fucking guy came in for Belgium.
Game like this, he's putting balls in the air, full control, great awareness. What's a free kick? He's been lively. It's. I know. We've all loved the last couple of weeks with this team and this ride and this moment, and that doesn't change. The scenes we've seen around this country, it just it's unlike anything I have ever seen in my lifetime. For a team and for a tournament like we have experienced. And yeah, I know there's going to be fans out there, and players like me, that this is a familiar feeling. Come up against the big boys from Europe at the round of 16, and it ends the way it did 4 years ago.
Been seeing another loop. Exclamation point for Belgium. And they will ride momentum down to Los Angeles from the afternoon for a showdown with Spain in the World Cup quarterfinal.
Belgium just played a top game. They capitalized on the mistakes the U.S. have made, yet they showed quality when they needed to. There's a reason for the game we talked about this Belgian team. It wasn't going to be easy, but they also have guys waiting in the wings that could do this. They're bringing on a guy who's scored 92 and now 93 international goals. Richards gets his pocket picked. This is Lukaku on the right foot, finds the far post. The exclamation point, the performance of the night, and so much conversation coming into this game.
Anthony,
He was hoping they could do something special, but instead, it has been.
Anthony, I need you to call me, bro. I need you to email me your phone number, bro.
Just a reminder.
I need to email you. You need to email me your phone number.
The way they make the mistakes.
How are you doing, bro? I hope everything is all right, man. Yeah, good to see you, Anthony. Hi, Pilo.
For the next 4 years. Very good reason. And we have so enjoyed the support the U.S. has received. And we are
4-1, game over. Belgium's going to play Spain.
2 weeks, which will not include the men of the United States.
I'm so sorry to say this one.
Belgium, concerned about it.
No, they had a lot of fucked up ass calls going against them. Yeah, but they fucking suck today. They suck today. They suck today, man. United States fucking suck.
Yep, because they're not even going anymore.
Nope, that was their last game. Well, yo, I'm about to jump off here. I just wanted to do that game for y'all. I'll see you all next time in the finals of the World Cup.